When you hear the word hacker, what do you see? Chances are it's a man in a hoodie sitting in a dark basement typing so fast you can't even see his fingers move.
Period. Workspace. Period. Garbage.
But the hacker stereotype that you see in movies, TV, and even the news is just that, a stereotype.
I mean, if you want to see what one of us actually looks like, but it's kind of a boring photo, to be honest with you.
Hackers, just like everyone else, don't have a one-size-fits-all description. So why does the media keep painting them like this?
The problem is, most of the stuff we do is not visible. Like, how do you visualize data on a wire? I feel like they kind of created that image of, the shadowy figure lurking in the dark room with the light on the keyboard kind of thing, just to add a little pizzazz to the article.
The divide between the media's perception of hacking and the hacker realities becomes even more obvious in the way fictional hacks are executed.
What the hell?
I've been in part of video interviews for TV where they're like, put something on the screen that looks like you're doing something. And well, has nothing to do with what I'm talking to you about, but they just want it on there because it looks cool.
Hacking is tedious, time-consuming work, and Hollywood has forfeited some of that accuracy for the sake of sexy sequences.
3, 2, 1. Too bad, you gotta die. No, wait!
They do a lot of things in that movie that just don't make any sense whatsoever. There's 19 monitors that they hook together to make this one giant screen, and supposedly that helps him hack a lot better. There was one instance that's really funny. It was two people typing on the same keyboard at the same time. I will say Mr. Robot's probably one of the better ones out there. Whoever the technical advisor is for Mr. Robot does a hell of a job.
One of those advisors is Mark Rogers. Many of the hacks shown on Mr. Robot are based on hacks that Mark has actually done.
I did them at home, record them, and then I would send up the videos of what I did. They would get an animator to produce animation models, and then it's the animation that you can see on the TV.
Even though Mr. Robot gets hacking right, Mark says everyone still has work to do when it comes to a fair representation of hacking culture.
One of the criticisms I had all along with Mr. Robot is they get the technology right. They get a lot of the motivation right. They don't get the culture right. They are increasingly trying to do that, but it's hard for them. So the very earliest hacker films are things like war games. You see a kid or a couple of kids, and they're running around and they're doing kid stuff. That's pretty accurate. Move forward a little bit, and you have things like sneakers, which are a little bit more spooky, and then finally you get into things like hackers, and the skateboarding hoodie kid faded in.
And even though hackers weren't obsessively wearing them, the hoodie stuck. Young people who were trying to break into the hacking community began to fully embrace the hoodie stereotype.
If you look at the hackers who show up, they don't dress like hackers. You might mistake some of them for rock aficionados, Leather jackets, spikes, boots, all of that kind of stuff is pretty normal. And also just people wearing normal casual clothes. The only people who started showing up with dyed hair and skateboards, they saw the film, they decided they wanted to be a hacker, and so they took the image from the film.
Hack the planet! Shut up and get in the car!
So how can the media paint a better picture of what it's like to be a hacker?
Instead of inventing what you think looks like a good representation of a hacker, come and see what a hacker looks like. The least glamorous thing you can imagine. All of this portrayal of James Bond style antics, it's not hacking.